Hello, this is Gary Wishon, the disgruntled heathen. This video is entitled To the Unknown Bigot because it's something that happened years ago. And in light of what's happening today, I figured it's worth sharing. Back when my nephew was really young, I mean, he was so young, it was just safe enough for him to ride on the back of my scooter. We were doing errands around town. Now, when I ride, my main concern is anything that could kill me. I'm talking about traffic, any obstructions, and to the exclusion of all else. So when I stopped at one of our places we had to go to, and we got off the bike, I saw him clearly upset. He was on the verge of tears. I asked him, "What's wrong?" And that's when he explained to me that some guy just looked at him with hatred. I tried to play it off. And said, "Hey, what if he was looking at me? I mean, why would anybody hate you?" And he goes, "No, he made it sure that I knew it was him, that he was looking at me." And then I had to explain to my nephew about racism. I had to explain to him because his skin tone's darker than mine. People are going to hate him automatically. People who are lazy and indefensibly morally bent are going to make judgments about him. They're going to judge him on his appearance, on his skin tone. For nothing else, they're going to hate him because of that. And this kid, who I love, he's the closest thing to a son as I want to ever get. Who's normally so joyful, so exuberant. You couldn't be in his presence without your spirits lifting a little bit, because he loved life to the fullest. And I believe that you should try to keep that going in a child as long as possible, for them to stand any chance of any joy in the future, for any chance for good mental health. You have to protect the child as much as possible. But at that moment, I had to explain to him about racism. I had to explain to him that, yes, they have the same skin tone as your grandma, your mother, and as me. That doesn't mean anything about their heart, that their mind. And then I had to explain to him that it's less likely, but eventually you'll run into somebody whose darker skin tone is going to hate you because your skin tone is lighter. I had to tell him about a friend of our family who had to stay with us up in Illinois because she was light-skinned, and the high school she was going to go to, if she didn't stay with us, was full of darker-skinned African Americans who already made it abundantly clear they did not like her. And in that moment, I saw a little of that joy evaporate. Knowledge of the world crushed him a little bit. And for that, all ye bigots Fuck you. For doing that to an innocent child. For making his life a little less joyful, a little harder. I was hoping to keep that joy going, that innocence going, for as long as possible, and you took that from him. But know this, things are changing. If there can be a Black Lives Matter protest in Alabama, which is predominantly white, I'm talking about white people in the protest. What hope do you hateful motherfuckers have? Your time's coming to an end. I might not live to see it, but hopefully my nephew will. Now fuck off and die.